I'll give you a video tutorial of installation. The installation is just a cakewalk. Okay. The first thing what you are going to do, you connect multiple SBIS server with your user interface. So whichever version you are using, regardless, go to SBIS, start administration server. Right? Start administration server first, and then start administration server console. When you click on this window will appear. It's a given in video tutorial how do you set up your server. I'll just give you a quick walkthrough. So you need to supply username and password. The default user and password is admin and password. Password is password, so you don't have to memorize, right? So I've got two server, two console, and I'm imaginary connecting multiple SBIS server. At this moment I do not have multiple SBIS server. I imagine I do have access to multiple SBIS server. I am trying to connect. So how do you connect to SBIS server? Right click on SBIS server, go to add SBIS server and specify your SBIS server name. So if you simulate this environment, we have one server called Kansas. So I assume this is the IP address, or I simply write Kansas. Maybe we are in local area network. You give a server name or IP address. Your username of the server, password. When you click on OK, your SBIS server, SBIS administration service will try to locate this IP address and try to connect to SBIS server. Likewise, any server, SBIS server also has listener which receives the client request. So what it's trying to do is trying to locate the server. If it failed to find, I'll get a message over here, unable to locate the server. So this is just a mouse click away. Right click and specify as many server as you want to connect to. So multiple server can be administration from common window. Okay, I'm going to show you this thing live. I'm going to start my another SBIS server. Let's see, this has some issue. If it is start, I'll show you right away. So multiple SBIS server, you can keep on adding over here. Okay, it is unable to find, there is no server. It says there is no server exist. So if I had Kansas server, it would be listed over here. All the server would be listed over here. So one interface and multiple server administration. Under your SBIS server, you see multiple applications. There are multiple applications. Applications are like database, as I said. And under database, we are going to work on application called sample basic. How do we proceed? We'll have two applications. We start with sample basic. Sample is the name of application and basic is the name of database. This shipped along with SBIS. These two services are shipping along with SBIS. And after this we'll work practice application. The practice application will take an example of workforce planning, which will design for global human resource, and we'll take another application for sales. We start with sample basic because this is available for all of your system, and this is designed so intelligently so that it covers all important things Sbase has. Intelligent and simple. So application, sample application, basic database. This is my database. And when I double click on outline or a cube, you see whatever dimension we design in the first two chapters, whatever you learn, it's a real-time implementation of it. Okay, now look at the business view. I just scroll down the business view. The complete EPMA occupies a lot of memory. If you see, my system might have gone beyond 4 GB of RAM. So installing EPMA server is little expensive affair. It is going to 6 GB. Make sure you have adequate memory to go for a EPMA server. Whereas if you go for a standalone, you can even run your Hyperion Sbase in 1 GB. Okay, so as a part of analysis, we found time dimension hierarchy. You got year, quarter, month, right? What's the view of it? So we design dimension hierarchy year, quarter, month. What is business view to the same? We can drill down from year. Sorry, the system becomes pretty slow. Year, we can drill down to quarter. For quarter, we drill down to month. What is the moral of the story? The way technical user design the dimension, the same way it is visible to the user. The way you design the outline or a cube, this will simulate how it looked like to the business user. So from month to quarter, from quarter to year. So your design will directly impact the way it looks like to the user. This is a dimension, year dimension, right? And then we look at market dimension. So market dimension is based on geographical unit. Maybe it's for Asia, then Asia, under Asia we have India, then India they have what, UP or MP, then MP that we have various, countries. So that could be my geographical unit. My hierarchy design like this. Market, East and New York. How does it look? New York. So this is total sales. Assume this is total sales for become very slow. This is total sales for market, right? This total sales. I would like to see the sales for each area under market. So this may be sales for East. It looks to the user. Under East, Florida, Connecticut. It consists of how your dimensions are organized and what are the members associated with this.